Hello and welcome to Legal Basics with Sarah Law Global, and my name is Sian. Today we're going to talk about partnerships. Partnerships are pretty common, and some people do it well, some people don't do it well, and that's the reason why most partnerships do not survive in the long haul. Now, what to do at the beginning of a partnership? Before you start a business with another person or another group of people, you need to be clear about why you want to start a business with them. The reason why most partnerships are not making it in the long run is because people assume that all you need from other people is capital. And that is not true. Yes, you need capital, but also you need to be equally yoked in terms of know-how, in terms of your integrity, in terms of your industry. How hardworking are all of you? Now, what is the legal status of a partnership? Just like a sole proprietorship, partnerships are not distinctly different from their owners, which means that if person X, person Y, and person Z start a business, everything in that business is associated with them. If, for example, that business gets into a contract, then the partners have to sign because it ties them personally. If the business is sued, then the partners are also sued as owners of the business because the business does not have a separate legal entity. Now, to avoid all the issues of partnership, to avoid the issues of one person working and the other one does not work, to avoid the issues of one person having integrity and the other person deciding to play around with the property of the business and maybe the client's goodwill, before you start a partnership, establish that you're equally yoked with your partners and that your visions are aligned. After that, ensure that you have a partnership deed or a partnership agreement. So what is the content of a partnership agreement? First of all, it says who are the partners, when the partnership started, what exactly the business does. After that, it apportions responsibility. When people start a business, sometimes they don't have the same strengths. One person is a good administrator, the other person is a good marketer, the other person is better at execution. So if this is the reason why you come together, then it is important that you, as the partners, put it down. What is each person's responsibility? Again, a partnership agreement will deal with issues of money, which are very, very serious. So it deals with issues of capital, how much each person has contributed to a partnership. It deals with issues of drawings, how much can the partners take. It deals with issues of how much can be plowed back. It deals with issues of whether the partners are going to take a salary or not. It also deals with issues of expansion, how to take in a new partner. So it's very important to have a partnership deed because at the beginning, most businesses are small and most issues look very light. But as the business grows bigger and bigger, then the issues start to come up and there's likely to be disagreement. Again, in a partnership deed, also deal with how you would like to resolve your issues. Of course, it is shameful for people to start well when they're when their businesses are small and when the business grows big, then they're all over in court. It's not organized, it's not nice. So a partnership deed, one of the things it can do is it can say how disputes are going to be resolved along this way, and it is advisable that the partners prefer to go for alternative dispute resolution methods before they decide to go to court. Again, a partnership deed will also deal with stuff like accounts, signatories, who is to get into agreements for what. Some of these issues are extremely important as you go on. Now, again, a regular partnership does not have limited liability, which means whatever any partner or employee of the business does eventually ties the other partners because they're not separate from the business. So again, when a partnership wants to expand and maybe take in an investor or take in a partner, it is very good that this the process of taking in that new partner be dealt with in the partnership deed. Again, the partnership deed can also lay out how partners are to agree on issues. Especially when you have a bigger number of partners, then maybe they will never be on the same page on most issues. However, decisions must be made. So when you have a partnership agreement, it helps you to agree on how are you going to make major and minor decisions. Some minor decisions might be made by the partner in charge of that department. However, major decisions will need the partners to have a serious way that they decide whether something is acceptable and whether it's not. So a partnership agreement is going to set those thresholds. Some decisions will need consensus, that is where all the parties agree. Some decisions will need a simple majority. That's where if you have 3 partners, 2 decide to go with the decision and 1 doesn't, then 2 win the day. It could also incorporate percentages of shareholding. Again, partnerships do not have to be equal. For example, 2 partners do not necessarily have to own 50% of the business. 3 partners do not necessarily have to own a third of the business. A partner can own 70% while other partners own 10% each. Some partners can own 25 while another owns 50. So of course, when people put their money somewhere, they expect that the money will speak for them. The partnership agreement can also set certain decisions based on the percentage of the business that each partner owns. Now, I know this broadcast will also bring many questions. Please write to us at cyrillowglobal@gmail.com. We will be happy to answer your queries. Thank you for staying tuned. Sanitize, stay safe, protect your families, and God bless. Bye-bye.